This is so weird. Why is this a thing? Look how big it is. I kind of want to show you what a regular one, it's like half this size. Literally, it's so thick. Thick. I guess it's a potato chips big cup. I don't know why they would do this, but it's kind of creepy. So I'm just gonna it's a wee bit disturbing, the crunch when you crunch into it. Like you're not expecting a crunch at all. Potato chips. I just want to show you this picture again. Why? Why? Are they thinking like the chocolate and the salt? I got big chips. You know? Did you see the softening in my face just there? It's like, at first you're like, this is disgusting because you're thinking it's gonna be like smooth. You're like expecting a smooth texture. But then you keep getting chips. It's like, this is what it's like. A crunchy, because you can't really taste, you can taste it a little bit extra saltiness. And you can taste the crunch, and there's like chunks of texture in there. You can tell they're kind of chips, but they're very small, like they scrunched it up and threw it in there. But you're like expecting like a smooth bite, which is like kind of satisfying with the Reese's. Oh my gosh, it's melting in my hands. It's literally melting. But you can, I don't know if you can see the chips in there. I must have taken one out right there. I don't know. It's kind of like crunchy peanut butter in your Reese's. Like that's what I can attribute it to, because the peanuts would make it a little bit more salty in a way. And that's what these chips do. I feel like they should have just, I feel like they're being super extra and ridiculous and wild, kind of like trying to like get the marketing to be like, whoa, like this is insane, you know? And maybe this is a thing that people do, is eat potato chips with the Reese's. Maybe, I've never heard of that. But the saltiness is kind of like, oh, it's getting really melty. Oh, it's becoming a mess. I don't really want to continue to eat this, so I'm gonna just put this down. Yeah. But it's kind of like, yeah, crunchy peanut butter. It's as if they, instead of creamy peanut butter, they put crunchy peanut butter in there. It's not bad. I wish they would have. I think they're just being trying to be crazy and get your attention. They didn't really have to. They could have just put crunchy peanut butter in there. I feel like that would be even better. Like, this is just kind of wild and crazy. It's mostly probably like just to get your attention so that you'll try it, kind of thing. But is it really gonna be good? Maybe like a one-off, you know, kind of person. Not really like, oh yeah, I always gotta get those potato chip big cups, bro. Unless, I don't know. Well, never mind. But, I mean, overall, it's probably like, I don't know. I mean, it's a Reese's for me. I really love Reese's. So, it's probably a 7 out of 10, 6, 7. Just because I like Reese's, and so it's kind of hard to mess it up. But they're kind of being crazy and kind of wild with the potato chips. Unnecessary. But, you know, it wasn't bad. And it doesn't really take away from the flavor. It just adds a little bit of saltiness. I'm going to do one more thing. kind of like a bonus, this. I don't know if you can see it. Cucumber mint drink. I kind of have already tasted this. At first, it tastes like you're literally eating a mint leaf, like an actual mint leaf, like you're drinking a mint leaf. Yeah. Oh. It kind of also tastes like a pickle, which is a little disturbing. When Caleb first tried it, he made the most disgusting face, like, and then after you taste the mint / dill pickle, you taste the cucumber. So it's kind of like, oh, I'm getting a mint. If you can try to like not think about dill pickle, you're doing yourself a favor, because the mint is like a whole mouthful of mint and it's actually really good. And you really feels like you're drinking a mint leaf, which is kind of refreshing. I think the problem is where the mint and the cucumber meet is like a dill pickle, because cucumber is like a squash, cucumber is like a pickle literally, and then the mint, there's something off about the mint / cucumber. I mean, if you think about mint cucumber, it's like, oh man, this is gonna be a refreshing drink, bro. This is gonna be really refreshing, and it is after the whole thing is done. Like the mint whole thing is kind of like, oh, this is good. And then the cucumber, then the in-between part, you're like, oh, do I even like this drink? Why am I drinking this? Barf bag. And then the cucumber comes and you're like, oh, okay, that was refreshing. That was really good. I'm good. And then you'll have a drink again and you'll do the whole thing over again. Mint, mint is like, oh, this is super refreshing. The mint, the middle, it just do it over and over again every time you drink. So I would probably give this a 3 or 4 out of 10, just because it's kind of different. I would never buy this over and over and over again, just because, for the reason I said, the middle part of like, oh, why am I drinking this? It tastes like a dill pickle, but mint, oh, why am I drinking this? Cucumber. So you have to go through that process every time. It's kind of like an adventure for your taste buds, but in the end, it's refreshed. You're refreshed and you continue to drink it. So these are my snacks. How did I come about them? Don't ask. I hope you like this video. Subscribe. See you next time.